Good afternoon, my beautiful followers. How is everybody doing? I am sunbathing in my backyard. It is that temperature where it's like kind of chilly, but at the same time it's kind of warm because we're in Texas and the sun warms everything. But it is a beautiful day. It is a truly beautiful day. I heard that it's going to be like 70 degrees here this week on Christmas, and I'm like, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. But anyway, I was just taking a few minutes for myself before I go get ready for a date and to just go have a fun evening and enjoy myself and chill out. But I have done a ton of client appointments the last few days. I'm going to back you guys up a little bit. I feel like you're like right up in my face. So, I've done a ton of client appointments the last few days and consults and things like that. And what I'm really hearing from everybody right now is this true desire to be loved, which we have all year long. We have this going on all year long. But I think that over the holidays, and when I say holidays, I mean Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, but also even moving into the new year and looking at relationships if you're not in relationships, or if you're not in a relationship that you're enjoying right now. And then even moving into Valentine's Day, when we're so focused in on love, we get even more into a state of going like, I don't feel loved, I don't feel desired, what am I doing wrong? And really getting into these pull and push battles within ourselves, and then also in our relationships. And so I've been doing all these consults and lots of people and conversations with my current clients, and they're all really bringing me this feeling of like, I'm just not feeling loved. I'm not feeling loved. And it's interesting, today and yesterday, I must have told 4 clients to stop talking about themselves in a specific way. And it was interesting because several of them would be like, I had one person who was like, well, I know I'm fucked up, but and must have said it 5 times in the span of 30 minutes. I know I'm fucked up, but and I actually was like, whoa, I need you to stop saying that about yourself. I need you to stop. Like, that's, if you're verbalizing that to me over and over and over and over and over again, because it was 5 times, then what are you saying in your head? And what are you saying in the relationships you do have with those closest to you? Are you verbalizing this? And then I said the same thing to somebody who was like, I know I'm overly emotional, and it got me really thinking about how we create our lack of love in our relationships just by our lack of love within ourselves, and how we talk about our own selves. And this goes beyond, like, I know so many people talk about like, oh, you must love yourself before you can love another, and connection, and that's all true. But I think this is one key to really stepping into that love, is to look at how you're talking about yourself, because we train others in how to treat us. So if you are sitting there and going, I know I'm overly emotional, and all of a sudden you're feeling a attraction from your partner, they're gonna go, well, if you're overly emotional, like, I might want to pull back from that. If you're verbalizing that you're always fucked up, then you're most likely gonna be manifesting that into your life, manifesting that into your relationship. And so your partner could start verbalizing that. If you're dating, because I have so many people trying to date right now, and in that game, I'm going on a date later, but stepping into the dating game, and there's so many people that they don't realize how they're talking about themselves. They're like, yeah, I'm stupid, yeah, I'm such an idiot, and we throw these comments around. It's usually not these heartfelt conversations that we're having. We throw these little things around all day long. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, that was so stupid of me. Oh, and we throw them around, and what ends up happening is we really do believe them. We really do believe them. We really do take those on. And that is a lack of love. That is a lack of love. And so we start training our partners, our friends, our family in that lack of love. We start training the people closest to us to see us as overly emotional, fucked up, annoying, a nuisance. And there's very few people I know that don't do this. I hear this all the time from my clients to people who message me, and just like what they're saying in their messages about who they are and taking on these pieces of who they are. They're like sticking their flag in the sand and going, this is who I am. I'm fucked up. I'm emotional. I'm too much. I'm not enough. And they are sticking their flag in the sand. And what ends up happening is then they look around and they go, why does everybody say I'm too much? Why am I losing love? Why don't I feel loved? Why don't I feel connected? And really, it is, number one, us not loving ourselves, us not connecting with ourselves. And thus, when we have not stepped into love within self, a lot of times we miss all the love that is being given all around us. But then we've also trained those in our lives to treat us a specific way. And then we get upset when that is how they treat us. We go, oh, they don't love me. Now my husband's treating me like an idiot. Well, you keep telling everybody you're an idiot. You keep telling everybody that you're messed up. So when they treat you like that, and you go, oh, they don't love me, you've trained them to treat you like that. You train people how to love you. And that first has to come from a place of how you love yourself. And I know that's, again, this is a broken record, and we hear it all the time. Like, you must love yourself. And it's the fucking truth. It is the truth. It is the cold, hard truth that we must love ourselves in order to receive love. Because we must open up that even our sensory to love, because we don't know what it feels like. If we're not loving ourselves, we don't know what true love feels like. We don't know what that unconditional love feels like. We don't know that feeling. Yes, somebody else can help us feel that, but no one will ever be able to feel the majority. Somebody can help us lean into that. Somebody can open up abilities and situations for us to lean into that. But at the end of the day, we will never feel loved unless we love ourselves. And so I wanted to bring this topic to you about how we're talking about ourselves, because I think this is something concrete we can fix. It is a concrete thing you can look at in your life and go, oh wow, that wasn't a loving statement. Because I think we can go, oh, love yourself. Oh, but that doesn't necessarily mean self-care baths and manicures. Like, that's not always love. That's not always love towards self. Sometimes love is hard, like really calling our shit to the carpet, like really just being like, no. But I think how am I talking about myself? How am I verbalizing to others about me? What am I saying inside my own head? This is a really concrete way to go, I'm going to step more into self-love. And I know so many people right now, we're making resolutions, we're looking at things we desire, we're wanting to call in more beautiful abundance, love, and relationships into our lives. And if you are one of my followers, I truly believe that you deserve that, and you can have that. You can have it. However, you have to start taking those steps. And one of the steps is looking at how you talk about yourselves. And you're not alone here. Like, I can look at things that I say about myself. I can say the same things to myself, and it is stopping and going, oh, well, what am I verbalizing right now? What am I verbalizing right now? And so we all do it. It is very common practice, but stopping yourself in the moment and catching yourself when you are continuing to verbalize negative, unloving things about yourself in your head or out loud to somebody else. Especially if it's out loud to somebody else, look at if that is going to be something that's going to make that other person love you? Are you saying that just so that other person goes, no, you're not. Well, that's manipulation. That's not love. That's not love. That's not love coming at you. That's not going to fill you up. Or do you really want that person to treat you like that? If you're like, please treat me like I'm fucked up. No, you would be hurt. You would be upset. So why are you verbalizing it? Why are you verbalizing it? Why are you putting that out there? Why are you manifesting that into your life? And if you notice yourself saying something like that, just going, whoa, even out loud, just going like, whoa, I just realized I keep saying I'm stupid out loud. And you know what? I'm not stupid. And just take that moment to own it, especially with somebody you're in relationship with, so that they see you're stepping into self-love. They see your love. Because the truth is, we can't fight vibration either. So even if you are internally having this struggle, saying these negative things about self, I promise you that you're also vibrating that out to others. So take these little steps by just catching those moments when you start talking negatively about yourself. And ask yourself, do I really want to be treated like that? Is this helping me get more love? Is this truly, truly helping me get more love in my life? Or is it detracting my love? So, alright guys, I'm going to get ready and get all fancied up, because I'm not fancied up for my date. I only have like one or two more days left of my Elves Made Me Do It special. So if you want to work with me, now is the time. I have reduced consults, reduced programs, lots of things, and I'm actually filling up with clients. I only have like one or two more spots. Otherwise, I'm going to be cut off, and that's the truth. So reach out to me if you are interested. Other than that, I have a ton of programs I just put out as far as events and online stuff. So please go to my website, addisonbell.net, and check it all out. There is some yummy juiciness for everybody, whether you're in the area or you are one of just my online followers that live someplace else in the United States or the world. There is something for everybody, so go check that out, addisonbell.net. Other than that, go and have an amazing rest of your day, and go enjoy your holiday weekend and the start to your week. So, all right, guys, I love you. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.